Hey everybody, Ben with Virtuous here, and today we are talking about custom dashboards. So a huge part of successfully being a responsive fundraiser is making sure that both you and everyone on your team has access to the data that you need, but also when you need that data. So just a huge bottleneck in many teams' processes is having to pull these convoluted lists or convoluted reports to get that data, and it really slows down the whole machine. So dashboards are going to help us increase the accessibility and the visibility of that data. So right now I'm just on the CRM dashboard. This is one of the standard dashboards that Virtuous includes by default. What we're going to do is go to that drop-down menu in the top left to create a new dashboard. And when we have that new dashboard, it's going to have 3 pages of setup before we have a fully functional dashboard ready to go. On this first page, we're going to input some internal details. So I'll give it a quick title. We can also have a description. If you want, you can set that dashboard as your default dashboard. So if this is going to be a dashboard giving me insight into my portfolio, I could say, yeah, make that the first dashboard that I see when logging into Virtuous in the morning. Additionally, I can change my dashboard's visibility. So is this only going to be my personal insight to my portfolio, or am I going to make this visible to other people? Maybe I'll share it with my boss so she can see my progress towards my goals and how my fundraising is doing as a whole. As we go to our next page, this is going to be actually where we choose our widgets. Now remember, those widgets are going to be the different graphs and tables that we can pull in to display on our dashboard. Just like many other tools in Virtuous, the best part about this is that it has a ton of these best practice elements built in already. So I don't have to worry first day in Virtuous about trying to build the reporting measures and the insights into my data that I'll need. I can just go through this catalog and pick and choose the ones that are relevant to me. Now, of course, we can also create custom reporting measures. Nice thing about that is that it is equally very intuitive, very easy to use, but that's perhaps another video. The last step is going to be to choose the layout of your dashboard. So very much like reading a book, you're just going to organize these going from top to bottom, left to right. Now, as the final product, we can switch to my portfolio dashboard that I made just a little bit earlier, and we'll get to see some of that really come into action. So I'm getting some insights into the recent gifts that I've received for my portfolio, how those gifts are going to break down as far as what project they're supporting. I can even take a look at my gift ask pipeline. How do my various solicitations shake out into those different stages of move management? And then how close am I on my way towards my goals? But the great part about this is that this is just an example for what might be useful for my portfolio. Every user can create their own dashboards to tailor their experience and give them the information that they'll need. Additionally, these are also great for collaboration. I always joke, it makes data-driven collaboration a lot easier when everybody is looking at the same data presented in the same way. And that is exactly what these dashboards can allow us to achieve, whether that is maybe a whole bunch of us managing particular projects and following the progress of those various projects, or maybe I'm a marketing team and we're all looking at how our various emails and text message sends are performing that week. Many different ways that we can utilize these dashboards, but ultimately they're there to give us that increased access and increased visibility into our data to make us as responsive as possible and really as efficient and streamlined as we can possibly be.